Okay, just want to pop out a few videos here before I'm going to make a video with my Super Bowl prediction and some other things that go along with it. But anyway, I wanted to just talk about this new video of Coldplay and Beyonce that just came out. They're both going to be at the halftime show of the Super Bowl. I think Bruno Mars has announced that he's going to be there now too. But they just released this video at the end of January. It's called Hymn for the Weekend. And some interesting things I noticed, I guess, or at least one major thing, is that 31 seconds in this video, they have the goddess Kali with the trident sitting next to the lion and whatnot. And that sticks out. I mean, a whole lot. For one, the 31 we've been seeing a lot with the NFL playoffs. Like, just tons of stuff with the number 31. It's been a winning number. But anyway, Kali is the goddess of time, change, power, creation, and destruction. The name Kali means black one and force of time. So it once again fits the black versus the white Super Bowl. Kali, the black one, even though it's always depicted as blue, which is confusing, but it also, the thing that stuck out to me was that it reminds me of back in August on the Empire State Building. They had the goddess Kali, and that was made a big deal of as well. I can't remember the exact date, and I couldn't find the exact date, but it's sometime around 8-9. And back at this time, there's videos going out about they're going to destroy this or something like that because it's the goddess of destruction. And I mean, who knows? You see like Miley Cyrus sticking her tongue out. There's lots of references to this goddess Kali and whatnot that are always seem to be used in a negative way. But at the same time, like when you go read through it, I mean, it talks about the destruction, but then it also says she's the destroyer principally of evil forces. So, I mean, I haven't done that much research into it, so I mean, I could be completely off. Just reading some things that it doesn't seem like it's the destruction is what people think, but could be completely wrong. They do use it all the time. You see it like you just see like lots of stars doing things that represent this and whatnot. So, but anyway, just wanted to point that out really quick and move on here. So it's on the Empire State Building. Empire State equals 131 and 50 the small way. Super Bowl equals 131, and it's also Super Bowl 50. But I also got this comment on one of my blog posts about the Broncos clock in Back to the Future. And they talk about the Maserati commercial from Super Bowl 48, that really strange Maserati commercial. And Maserati's logo is the trident, just like the goddess Kali here holding the trident. So I guess let's just watch that. Let's watch the Maserati commercial really quick.
The world is full of giants. They have always been here, lumbering in the schoolyards, limping through the alleys. We had to learn how to sail with them, how to overcome them. We were small, but fast. Remember? We were like a wind appearing out of nowhere. We knew that being clever was more important than being the biggest kid in the neighborhood. As long as we keep our heads down, as long as we work hard, trust what we feel in our guts, our hearts, then we're ready. We wait until they get sleepy, wait until they get so big they can barely move. Then we walk out of the shadows, quietly walk out of the dark, and strike.
So I mean, pretty strange commercial to be on during the Super Bowl even. But, you know, after that commercial or whatever, or that year of Super Bowl 48, that's when we started noticing a lot of the 88 stuff, or at least that's when I started noticing a lot of the 88 stuff. The time references in the media, like Neptune was the 8th planet. Neptune's also the god who holds the trident. It's the blue planet. Kali's the blue god or whatever, goddess. Neptune and Poseidon are the equivalent. Poseidon is the god of the sea. Earthquakes, storms, and tamer of horses. I mean, just interesting. The Broncos lost when they only scored 8 points. They lost 43-8. And, this goddess was the tamer of horses. I've talked a lot about earthquakes recently. I think there was even an earthquake today. I mean, I just got home a little bit ago, and it said it killed 221, the backwards of 122, just like San Francisco, just like Pope Francis. Lots of things I've mentioned over and over, so I'll look at that probably tomorrow or something. But anyway, we also had there was lots of stuff with Ukraine at the time, the plane getting shot down and whatnot. Ukraine's coat of arms is even the trident. I even noticed Rihanna is from Barbados, and Barbados, the flag, is the trident. That's right here. I didn't put the coat of arms of Ukraine in there, but Rihanna has the tattoo of Isis, the goddess, underneath her boobs. I mean, and then we got all that ISIS stuff in the news. We even had a story about how ISIS stole 88 pounds of uranium, and Obama wanted 88 million to help with Ebola. Hillary Clinton had a book called Hard Choices with 88 choices. I mean, it was just all over the place. 88 everywhere. Alice from the Brady Bunch died at the age of 88. Tom Brady just sold Dr. Dre his house or whatever. It was the Brady Bunchton house. It was like 3 days before Alice on the Brady Bunch died at age 88. Tons of stuff with it. So, just re-pointing it out, I guess. It's interesting that the Broncos are in the Super Bowl again. And then now they put this in a music video for 2 people who are going to be in the Super Bowl. And last time the Broncos got rocked. So, not saying that's when it's going to happen, but just interesting that they're bringing this back up into something. And it's involving the Broncos again, who are the horse. Also, Hindu equals 56, just like Isis, Paris, France. Julius Caesar died on the Ides of March. Ides of March equals 56. Lots of 56 references. This year, Black Lives Matter, climate change all equal 56. It's been associated with lots of bad things, and the Broncos are also in their 56th season. Their first game was 55 years ago, but this was their 56th season. Interesting, their first game was on 9-9, which I'll talk about that in another video. I've talked about it before, but I discovered a few more things involving Obama's assassination, dealing with the 99 and whatnot, and it even ties into the halftime show, but I want to put that into something later. But anyway, I just looked up some of the Gematria here. Maserati equals 32, just like Broncos, just like Denver, just like Neptune, the goddess, just like Poseidon or whatever that holds the trident. Neptune equals 32. They even have this on that commercial. I don't know if that's like the type of whatever, Jihibli or whatever. That equals 38, Just like Panthers equals 38, Colorado equals 38, the 38th state. Manning was born on the 83rd day of the year. Just tons of stuff with it. Tons of stuff with Super Bowl. Super Bowl's even played on the 38th day of the season. The Broncos won their first Super Bowl in their 38th season, winning Super Bowl 32. They equal 32. Also, just the word empire equals 39. It's in New York. New York equals 39. It became a state on a date numerology of 39. Denver's located on the 39th degrees north. Charlotte equals 39. Peyton Manning is 39 years old. Broncos even won a second Super Bowl in their 39th season in Super Bowl 33. Also, if you read out hymn for the weekend in Gematria, it equals 91, interesting. All year I've been talking about this number dealing with elimination and death and whatnot. So interesting that Callie would be in there in the music video of this or whatever. Also, it equals 199. The 46th prime number is 199. We've talked a lot about how it connects to the Chicago Bears of 1985. Chicago equals 46. They won 46-10 using the new 4-6 revolutionary defense or whatever. It was new at the time, the 4-6 defense. It's the 46th modern era Super Bowl this year. It's the 50th Super Bowl, but the 46th modern era Super Bowl. So, I mean, not the most informative video or anything like that. Just wanted to kind of put it out there. Just interesting, I guess, because I never really saw much of this since the Denver Super Bowl. And then now it's in this music video with Coldplay and Beyonce, who are performing at the halftime show. Oh, yeah, and in regards to the 88's, I forgot to mention this. I talked about how all these 88 stuff started popping up after that Super Bowl. I mean, the Super Bowl is in California this year. California, one of only 2 states that add up to 88. Coldplay adds up to 88. So just super interesting that they would have that in the music video. But whatever, going to leave it at that. Like I said, I'm working on my Super Bowl prediction of who's going to win. And also, it really ties in to a lot of other things. So I'm going to try to summarize some of it and put it in order and then put out a video or probably multiple videos of it. So, yep, have a good night.